All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf. I went deaf.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and Reliant Stadium, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Reliant Stadium in Houston. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line, so that's where this opening drive of the game will begin. First carry for King Henry. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They're going to go right back to Henry. And this run's not going to yield anything. Stopped in the backfield on back-to-back plays.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. On the move left. That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
What a swing of events. You go from thinking you've forced the punt and you're going to get the ball back, and then all of a sudden you see the flags come in, and now you find yourself having to line up and defend a fresh set of downs.
This is Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Henry. And I don't think he got that wrapped up the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand. Like, it was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Now Jackson on the move. Now deep ball for Bateman. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Reed Blankenship. motion.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting a play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line. Brenton Simpson, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Pollard. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. On fourth down, Texans going to send out Kai Kroger to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Wester on the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team gets possession of the football.
At their own 48-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So back up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
And it's third down. Third and long.
From the gun, Jackson. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough. And that's going to bring up fourth and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
A gain of 21 yards.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Looking to get that wide receiver screen set up, but this one will not work. It's incomplete.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. just didn't love the timing. I think he got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Derrick Henry with the ball. It's now 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They put Smythe in motion. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up. They convert, and the drive stays alive. And we're not going to have another snap here. 1st quarter will come to an end. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Design run here with Jackson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
Touchdown,
Lamar
Baltimore.
Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
I'm not sure there's anybody better in these situations across the NFL, Mike, than Lamar Jackson. He's like playing with an extra running back on the field for the Baltimore Ravens offense. And then, of course, you still have to honor him with the entire passing game. So down here tight, play callers love to activate design quarterback runs, and that was a great one.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. That is hard. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
possession now. Jackson. That one just getting worse and worse until they finally bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Second and long coming up. In motion comes Walker. Jackson now on second down. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Third and long for Jackson.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. Quite a turn of events. This is first and goal at the 3. Montgomery will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Here's Stroud to the line. His guy's going to try to get 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.